Hey, what's up guys? Travis here. I got a new early access preview for you guys. We're going to be checking out Vector Thrust. It just recently released on Steam Early Access, and it's a fighter combat game pretty similar to games like Ace Combat, but it has cel-shaded graphics, so it looks similar to games like Borderlands and Rack. Let's hop into the game. I'll show you guys a little bit of the gameplay and talk to you a little bit about the game. Alright, so from the menu right here, we see there's quite a few game modes to go through already. We got quick action, which is pretty much that. Throws you straight into a game, which is usually pretty much like team deathmatch or deathmatch. It's just a bunch of planes around you and you just got to shoot them down. Campaign actually consists of two different campaigns. One 10 mission campaign and one 6 mission campaign, I believe. There are no cutscenes or anything at the moment. All that stuff is in development and will release eventually. But you can still go through and play the missions. You got battle scenario and skirmish. Skirmish, you can actually go in and change whether it's day or nighttime. You can change the rules. You can change different things with the AI. I haven't tried it yet myself, but I'm pretty sure it's just like most other games that have that skirmish mode. Challenge mode, I think, is probably the best place to start out at if you just got the game. It kind of acts as like a tutorial, challenging you to do different things and teaching you how to fly for the most part. Arcade and multiplayer aren't open yet, but they are in development and set to release soon. You got your profile, where it keeps track of your flight time overall, and it keeps track of everything separate with the game modes. It shows you what you've done in skirmish, shows you what you've done in battle scenario, shows you what you've done in campaign, and I'm sure there will be like a multiplayer tab added here eventually once multiplayer is added as well. The editor, I'm not going to get too deep into that right now, but pretty much what it is a map editor. You can go in and you can create your own missions and maps and save them, and I'm thinking possibly we might be able to upload these and share them later. I'm not 100% on that though. I've been looking around in the forums for something about it, but I haven't found anything. If you guys know, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. As for video options, I know a lot of people like to know about video options. I've been running the game at very high. You can view my specs in the description below. I haven't had any issues running this game. I'm pretty sure most low-end PCs should be able to handle it with no problem. As always though, be sure you go and check the system requirements on the Steam store page, which I will leave a link to in the description below. As for right now, we're going to jump into a campaign mission, continue where I left off. I reset my campaign recently, so I'm pretty close to the beginning. I think I'm on mission 2. There's also over 160 planes in the game right now. Of course, you don't have availability to all these immediately, but you do get to unlock them, and you get to unlock weapons for them. Playing through the campaign earns you in-game cash, which you get to spend on those weapons and on those planes. Let's go ahead and start this mission and show you guys what the gameplay looks like. I'm going to be flying the MiG-21. And we're going to be using just a regular rocket launcher pod. Alright. Alright, all aircraft, enemy bombers have entered our area. Okay, so this looks like the mission where we have to shoot down the bombers. So, as you can see down in the bottom left, I can zoom in and out on my mini-map by pressing the select button. Also, I am using a Razer Sabertooth Xbox controller. I tried flying with the keyboard and it didn't really tickle my fancy. I'm hoping maybe like a control scheme close to that of like War Thunder will be added later. I think that would make a lot more people feel comfortable playing it because a lot of people have played War Thunder. Alright, so I believe our mission was to take down the bombers. And there are the bombers. So it looks like they're B-52s, and we have some fighters that we're going to have to worry about. I'm going to try to ignore the fighters for the most part, hoping that they don't lock onto me too quick. And I already got a missile alert. So we're going to have to be super quick on this. See if I can't get this missile off of me. And if you look down at the ground I just passed, you can actually see the shadows from all the other planes, which I noticed earlier and I thought was actually really cool. You can actually see the plane shadows on the ground. Let's see if we can't get up on this guy before another dude jumps on us and puts a missile on us. I believe it takes 3 or 4 missiles to shoot a B-52 down. So there we go, one's destroyed, and I seem to be taking some hits. Let's try not to get shot down. I'm going to swoop back this way and try to come back for that other bomber. Hopefully my AI teammates will help out a little bit in getting rid of some of these fighters. Alright, and there's another B-52 down. And I got a missile alert on me, so let's try to get rid of it. Pull straight up. And I like to leave the camera on here when I'm playing flying games because then you guys get to see me tilt my head. It's always funny to watch people do. Okay, where was that B-52 at? We need to catch up to these guys. Alright. And I got about to have another missile alert. I'm locked on. Somebody's locked on to me, but let's try to take this B-52 out real quick. And now let's try to get rid of this. Come on, get this missile off of me. There we go. Alright, now where's this other B-52 at? Did I stay locked onto it? Hoping that's what I'm locked onto. Nope, I might be locked onto a jet. I'm flying in circles. Yeah, pretty sure I'm locked onto another jet. Okay, so let's pull up our mini-map. Okay, yeah. We need to go this way. We need to catch up to these bombers before they get out of the map area. Which they're already halfway through, so hopefully my teammates will keep most of them off of me while I catch up to these B-52s. There's one right here we're gaining on. There are different camera views as well that you can use. I tried the cockpit cam because I was I very much liked the cockpit cam from War Thunder, but this is more of a front bumper camera. You don't actually get to see the cockpit, so you just see, I forget what it's called, but the little display that shows your shows if you're leveled, shows your elevation and stuff like that. But you don't actually get to see the cockpit controls or the glass or anything like that. And I was a little bummed out on that. Alright, that was apparently the first wave of bombers, so we have more inbound. So we can't zoom out and find out where these guys are at. There's one right up there. Let's head straight for him. Alright. And I got a warning, that's not good. Let's try to take this B-52 out real quick before something takes me out. Alright, and mission clear. So that's pretty much the gameplay. Like I said, I played this with a Xbox controller pretty much. It's a Razer Sabertooth. But it's pretty much the same thing. Overall, I highly recommend checking out the game, especially if you're an Ace Combat fan. I really enjoy the game. I've been playing it a lot here lately, so definitely go check it out. As always, I'll leave a link to the store page in the description below. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask in the comments. Any suggestions for future previews, anything like that. I really appreciate the input. So I hope you guys enjoyed the preview, and as always, happy gaming.